Have you ever thought that you've done too much? Because I'm starting to think, with the massive amount of aftermarket parts and work that I've been doing to this bike, that there's got to be a point of you're doing far too much. I mean, there's been so much that's been put into this thing, and today is no different, because we've got a cold air intake or air intake, whatever you want to call it, and an SAS Delete Kit going on, and that's the last of all the parts that I have for this bike. At least, well, the ones that I currently have, and the full list goes on from there. But where do you stop? When is there too much? When is there too many things that you want for this specific bike or your bike at home to then unjustify the bike itself? A question that I guess we'll try to answer as we move through this. But instead of boring you with how to do this, because Rottweiler does a much better job of how to put this actually on their bike, SAS Delete Kit, I mean, it's kind of there, not really, we'll see. But let's just get straight into it. So guess what? When you're on this side of the motor doing the SAS, and you're trying to get rid of, well, essentially this specific valve, if you can see it, right? Focus, this one. Essentially, you need like the world's thinnest and deepest 8mm socket, and I just had to go to Home Depot to buy one. I am tired of collecting tools. Oh, fuck, where'd you go? So now the SAS Delete Kit is all on there, I think, correctly. We're going to go ahead and do the airbox and just time-lapse it. If you have any questions, honestly, watch the Rottweiler video. I'm going to be doing it while I do this. It just works much better than what I can put together. So, here we go. Well, it's still not done, but I'm done. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Picking back up tomorrow with oiling and tuning, but I'm having an issue with the new air intake, the boot actually connecting to the throttle body. There's a gap. I don't know. I'll figure it out tomorrow, but for right now, good night.
The next day.
So it's been 2 long days of basically putting this SAS Delete Kit and Rottweiler Intake on the bike, and we're in the final steps. All I've got to do is tune it and then cross my fingers and make sure it runs and checks for leaks. So let's get to that. Alright, so now that that's tuned, plastics go back on, seat goes back on, and we start. So let's see how it goes. Can Keys on. Good sign. Everything's normal. My turn signals work. I don't know why I'm checking turn signals. Because I'm nervous and I don't know if this is going to work. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. So everything seems to be good. And I guess now it's time to go for a ride. Let's see what it feels like on the road. I'm just getting on the bike and kind of warming it up before I get on it. But I guess first impressions, I mean, can't really say anything just yet. Once we're fully warm, but it definitely, and I don't know what I have to do with the tune, but everything else, it definitely feels a lot snappier. I don't know if it's just the whole helmet setup and being loud because there's all this crap on it or what, but I don't hear any different induction sound. Oh yeah, there it is. Now you can hear it. Oh yeah, okay, it's there. Yeah, it's there when you get on it. Oh yeah, oh okay. Oh yeah, now we got it. So much more. Yep. Okay. Oh, this, yeah, big difference. Holy smoke. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I'm feeling it. Holy smokes. So now the official first impression. Yeah, there's a pretty big difference. At least from the butt feel. Yeah, holy smokes. Like, yeah, there is a huge difference in the power. And especially under full throttle or heavy throttle, like you could definitely hear this thing open up. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. Okay. If you'd be able to hear it on the mic setup right now, but yeah, it's definitely there. I don't think the SAS Delete really did anything performance-wise. It got rid of probably about 2.5, maybe 3 pounds worth of just stuff, which helps in the long run. But yeah, the intake, oh my goodness, and the hotter tune, oh man, this is crazy. This is turning into a really fast motorcycle. Oh, that is like so much faster. Oh, that is like, oh my goodness, just so much more. I may be over-exaggerating this because this is just, oh, too good. But for those of you who have already done this mod or know the stock 2, then intake business, here we go. Oh, just so much more. Yeah, so any of you who have already done this, what power difference did you feel? Did you feel anything? Did you notice anything with the sound? Because I think if it's anything like this, you notice a difference in all of those. And I think it's hands down to the intake itself, but also the tuning. Just because now you can run some really hot stuff. Man, so overall, I would highly suggest doing an intake for your 690. And the SAS Delete Kit at the same time. I mean, it's nice to pull all that extra stuff off. But that is incredible. Well, I'm going to keep riding on this beautiful day, and I'll let y'all get back to it. But remember, keep riding. Is my hose clamp still on?